Hello and welcome to this edition of the Omaha News Extra. I'm Kenneth Vela. The Omaha Police Department protects and serves the people of its community. For one officer, the community is returning the favor.
Officer Sherry Guey, a member of the Omaha Police Department, is being protected and served by her community.
She's kind of a troop. She's quite the trooper and warrior for being out here at such short hours.
At 29, Officer Guey was diagnosed with breast cancer. Organizations and members of the community are coming together to help Guey with her finances.
Rehab Lounge reached out to me to put on an event to raise money for my medical bills.
Community members recently came together for a fundraising talent show in hopes to reach their goal of $5,000.
It's amazing how all these different people hear about this and just come together and say, hey, they would love to help.
Local musician Jamie Longoria performed at Officer Guey's latest fundraising event to show support and because of his personal reasons.
One, my grandma had breast cancer as well. She beat that about 15 years ago. So when they said that, I was like, man, anything I can do to help.
With a little over 24,000 new cases of breast cancer in women alone, Officer Guey felt like reaching out might not benefit.
She felt that there were so many people with cancer and, she's just another story, so why help her?
You guys, Michelle Skolnick, please. Here she comes.
The fundraising event is up for a while. We can extend it, so I don't have an end date.
For the Omaha News, I'm Eugene Tyler.
For more information about how you can help Officer Guey with her fundraising, visit officerdown.us. The Nebraska Humane Society is an open shelter. This means it takes every animal that comes through their doors. It also means that some of those dogs may need extra help.
Dogs have endless personas.
So endearing, or they're so smart, or they're so lovable, or they're so happy.
Some dogs need more patience than others.
Just need a little polishing and a little edge smoothing and they will shine.
Some dogs need just a little extra help before they're ready for adoption.
The Nebraska Humane Society received a large number of doodles or poodle mixes. These dogs may be older, but they don't have the same life experience that other dogs their same age have.
So anything new is scary to them, and so they aren't the typical 2-year-old dog that you would think an adult dog would have some life skills, know how to hop up on a couch, know how to hop into a car, probably potty trained.
The Diamond Dogs program is where dogs that need a little extra work are helped. This is how the doodles got the help they needed to become adoptable.
It's just like all of our Diamond Dogs. We're not looking for someone who wants the perfect companion. These dogs are going to take a little bit of work, and we're looking for people who are ready to kind of take on that commitment.
Owning a dog can sometimes be a challenge, but it is also a privilege.
I think that pets really enhance a community. I think that pet ownership is kind of makes life worthwhile.
For the Omaha News, I'm Emily Masters.
For more information about adoption, visit nehumanesociety.org. Car donations are becoming more and more popular nationwide. Reporter Vander Caldwell shares how you can turn your useless vehicle into a teaching tool.
If you're looking for help with spring cleaning, the Career Center's Automotive Academy is looking to turn your trashed car,
so just an easy way of learning,
into treasure.
We sure do take that type of a donation because it's hard for us to keep up financially.
The Automotive Academy allows high school students to gain mechanical experience, preferably on newer vehicles.
With older technology, it's harder to keep up with what's really going on inside of a dealership. So if we have cars from the 90s, it's not like the technology that they have now. And with donations, we will be able to work on the new stuff, which will give us more of an idea on what it's going to be like in the real world.
Maybe you have a car that's just sitting around, or one that you're getting ready to junk. Well, the Automotive Academy could possibly make use of it for teaching purposes or upcoming automotive competitions. That is, on a few conditions.
It must be at the right sequence in our educational process. So it's not real easy for them to meet all those specifications.
Donated cars will help students gain required mechanical skills, giving them a leg up in the industry.
And I can take that somewhere and that'll make a bigger impact on why to hire me or something.
For the Omaha News, I'm Vandra Caldwell.
If you're interested in donating a car, or if you'd like to hear more about the Career Center's Automotive Academy, contact Tim Hoffman at 402-557-3700. A cancer diagnosis is not something to look forward to. The situation can further worsen when a patient loses their hair due to treatments. Cancer in any form is one of the scariest diseases a person can be diagnosed with.
I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
And it can happen to anyone at any age.
I was diagnosed when I was 27.
According to Cancer.org, about 1.65 million new cases are expected around the U.S. in the year 2015. While there are treatments for certain types of cancer, oftentimes they come with a price, the loss of one's hair. It is something Sandy Jensen from the Lyle McKeag Image Recovery Center says is the physical reminder that a person isn't well.
If no one's told you, you're not going to know that patient maybe has cancer because you don't see any physical effects. Once the hair's gone, it says you're sick in some way.
Hair loss during cancer treatments only worsens an already difficult situation. Matt Barrows, a cancer survivor, says he dealt with it by shaving his hair before it happened, but he says it's more difficult for women.
I think a lot of women really value their hair, and they find a lot of femininity in their hair.
But Barrows says the process is the same for both genders.
I think the psychological effect is the exact same. The hair is like the visual, physical reminder that you get to wake up to every day. When you get to that mirror and you see a bald head, you think, oh my gosh.
Barrows has now been in remission for 6 years. While he considers himself one of the lucky ones, he says that those that are going through cancer should always remain positive.
Never lose hope. Never stop fighting. Always fight. Fight until you die. No matter what. No matter how much it hurts. No matter how much you don't want to do it anymore. Just keep going.
For the Omaha News, I'm Kenneth Vela. To find out more information about the Image Recovery Center, visit chihealth.com/image-recovery-center. In 2014, 70 businesses suffered robberies in the Omaha area, according to OPD crime reports. This year is looking to be the same rate, but reporter Dylan Semp shows that they may be occurring in areas you may not have expected.
A city as big as Omaha is no stranger to criminal activity.
Then I saw a guy come in who was just all dark, and he waited for my last transaction to go through, and then he asked me in a really deep voice to give him all the money.
When businesses are the scene of robberies, like the Walgreens on 84th and Harrison just a few weeks ago, it can affect the employees much more than it does the business.
It kind of put a big damper on it. It's always stressful when I have to work in the evening because it happened at like 7 p.m. So I kind of just work days now.
While most expect these crimes to only occur in the busier downtown areas, more and more suburban communities in the West are being targeted.
I was really surprised that it actually happened in Ralston, which is it's a pretty calm town.
Even far into the suburbs, Omaha residents are feeling the pressure of increased crime activity. In this West Omaha suburb, newsletters have been given to its residents warning about thefts and break-ins that have been happening throughout neighboring communities in the area.
I was surprised to hear that that was actually happening way out here, especially since it's like a new neighborhood. I feel like you don't hear about that stuff happening in that part of town.
While many move to these suburbs to avoid the dangers of city life, they are still far from a safe haven from crime.
I carry pepper spray around now.
For the Omaha News, I'm Dylan Semp.
To see a map of reported crimes throughout the Omaha area and your neighborhood, visit omahacrimereport.com. Thank you for watching this edition of the Omaha News Extra. For everybody at the Omaha News, goodbye.